Are you surprised that the Ferraris went as much faster as they did in qualifying? Compared to you guys in practice, it looked like you had the edge.
I mean, it was always quite close, from my opinion. So I always knew that in qualifying it was going to be a close battle, and I think it was. And ultimately also, we looked at our car and where do we want to be quickest is normally for the race. And that's how we set up our car, also knowing that we have a penalty. So hopefully we can show that, of course, tomorrow.
We haven't seen the grid yet, but if it works out like we imagine it will, by some incredible twist of fate, you lose one position and start fourth.
No, I think P7. I think there was
some people are saying fourth, some people are saying seventh.
Now you asked this morning, and there is I think it's been said 2 or 3 years ago, where you have to take your full penalty, and it doesn't matter if the people behind you also have a penalty. So it should be P7.
Well, wherever you start tomorrow,
it shouldn't matter anyway.
Because you got the pace, right? You can do.
To pass everyone up to P2, yes.
And then it gets complicated.
And then it gets a little bit more complicated, yeah.
Do you think they've got the legs on you for the Grand Prix?
I hope not. I have a good feeling, but we need to, of course, not lose too much time in the beginning of the race.
Incredible pace from the team today. Was that in any way a surprise, given how fast Red Bull had looked in FP3?
Yeah, a little bit. I must say that the pace was a bit of a surprise for us this weekend because we were pushing flat out and the times were coming a lot easier than in Spa. That is our nearest reference to here. And we were fast. I was very fast Q2, Q3, all the way through. It's a shame that I didn't get myself a shot at pole without a slipstream, but it's a good day for Ferrari, a good day for the team, a great day for Charles, a great opportunity tomorrow. So I think we need to be happy.
I know you're starting down the back.
I don't know where I'm starting.
No one does. Don't worry about it. But you've got a car you can race. You've got a car you can fight with.
Definitely. I think we have a great chance tomorrow of having fun during the race, but at the same time, now I'm a bit negative about it because it's a shame, that we have to take a penalty here in Monza in front of all the tifosi, in front of the whole crowd. It could have been 2 cars in the front row today, and for some reason we're starting last, but it is what it is. I will try and make the most out of it, put on a good show tomorrow and make it through field.
Lewis, we always knew it was going to be a back in the grid start for you, a P5 on the day, but the real story, I guess, is the gap. It was 1.8 at Spa, it's 1.5 today. It's the quickest lap of the year. 1.5.
Well, it was 1.7 first in Spa.
Okay, sorry. 1.7 and a bit.
0.1 does make a difference.
But 1.5 around here. That's the story, isn't it?
Yeah, but we know what it is, and we just can't do anything about it in season. So, but we know where that issue is, and we're working towards making sure that we don't have that next year. I guess if anyone's anxious, it's just can we make that change for next year and apply it. But the truth is we do really have an amazing aero group, and we all every single one of us, we win and we lose as a team, we all put our hand up and say we didn't do a great job this year, and we take that on together. There's not one individual or one group that's more to blame than the other. But yeah, definitely coming to it's a frustrating season because the last race the car felt underneath us. All of a sudden, hey, this is a racing car, and then you go to here, and it actually doesn't feel bad, but we're just miles away. So that's mentally, that's kind of a hard one to get around.
How do you do that then, going into the race tomorrow, knowing that you were the team to beat in Zandvoort and very, very nearly got a 1-2 out of it, to starting at the back with a car that doesn't have the pace that you need for the Grand Prix?
You just always have to try and approach it regardless of the situation with the glass half full. And I have no idea what we can do tomorrow. It could be, in the worst case scenario, we'll be stuck behind and just following everybody in 18th place, or whatever it is, for the whole race. I'm sure the best that can ever happen is we get into the top 10 and we get some points, and that's got to be the goal. So just do the work tonight. I will use the opportunity that I made the mistake and it's put me in this position to have to have a new engine, and I'll use the experience to just work on my racecraft. It needs work, so I'm going to brush up some of those damn cobwebs and get some good overtake maneuvers tomorrow if I can.